'cause you will never make it back. 'Cause this city, this town, is so much more than that. Baby, do you feel like surfing on the waves? Oh, baby, now we can freak it from Hollywood up to the Bay. Ooh, yeah, let me show you what that was like. Alright, baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that was like. Alright, California girls know what I mean. On the west side,
Baby, let me show you what my side like. Don't get caught up in that limelight. Girl, this water on my wrist, can't get the time right. I see you in hindsight, I see you as my wife. I see you with me and us is three, hair blowing in the breeze. It's your California dream. Yeah, tell me something I wanna believe. Tell me that you need me the way I need you on my team. If I see you in the spring, I will fall if you leave. For the Mars and APs, they are ball in HD. From the west side with love, like I'm Diamond 13. Got me in real life, gotta say it for real twice. I'm from Southern California where the weather real nice. And the honey's not nice, still in the spotlight. I ain't gonna ride, if you wanna ride, I'll show you what the west side. Show you on the west
show
side.
you what that was like. Alright, baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that was like. Alright, California girls know what I mean. On the west side, we got what you want, we got what you like. Sunny days and palm trees, they'll get you. Just like that, when you leave, you'll be coming right back. 'Cause you can't get enough of this California. Show you what that was like. Alright, baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that was like. Alright, California girls know what I mean. On the west side, let me take you on a ride. West side, let me take you on a ride. 'Cause I wanna take you on the road. Let me take you on a ride. West side, let me take.
Now, introducing the starting lineup for Golden Chicago. A 6'4" guard, number 12, Hayao. At forward, 6'7", number 44, Patrick Williams. A 6'10" center, number 9, Nikola Vucevic. At guard, 6'6", number 8, Zach LaVine. At the small forward position, at 6'6", number 11, DeMar DeRozan.
Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Well, last season, DeMar DeRozan set the all-time record for consecutive games with over 35 points and above 50% field goal shooting, surpassing the great Wilt Chamberlain. DeMar said, quote, "As a fan of the history of the game, to have the privilege of these opportunities, it's something I never take for granted." Brian?
Oh, incredible. Thanks, Allie. And here we can check out the story for Norman Powell.
And his free throw shooting has really improved over the last month. I don't know if it's him spending more time practicing this part of his game, but whatever he is doing at the stripe, it's working.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. And for the Bulls, Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. And it's Dosunmu in at the point.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
So the Clippers win the tip. It's George with the drive. It's hauled in by the Bulls. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
And we have to take another look at that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Bulls basketball.
And here are the Bulls now. And it's DeRozan missing. Leonard outside. From the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This jumper from Kawhi is pure. Once he gets his feet under him, the rest is easy.
Pass to Williams. DeRozan outside. Williams up top. Defended by Jackson. Denied by Leonard. And we're about a minute into the first. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Some serious intensity from Leonard, driving in with a purpose and slamming it down.
And here is Vucevic. Picked by Vucevic. Here's DeRozan. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
Remains Chicago ball.
Here's Dosunmu.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Here's George. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Williams. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. One to the line for one.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Free throw drops for Leonard. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Leonard's got 10.
It's interesting. Coming into the league, Leonard's jumper was a question mark. Now, no one is second-guessing it.
Pass to Dosunmu. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's DeRozan. Williams from long range.
And the defense has been stifling early on.
Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Fires it from 18. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Get off the court, Bulls!
It's the Douglas crew in the 3-1-2. Here's your 3-1-2 crew.
This group almost automatic from the line. The league's best free throw shooting small forwards. Second is DeMar DeRozan.
And it's clear that these guys work hard on maintaining their free throw shooting. It's why they're among the best in the league in that category.
As good as they are from the line, it forces an opposing defense to play with caution against them, and that's never a good thing.
Here's Vucevic. 23 points his last outing. Zubac with the steal. Now Los Angeles with it. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Here's Morris. And again, it's the Clippers.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And it's DeRozan missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice.
Whoa!
Nice.
What a huge jam!
Gracious.
Big time right there.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Outside Levine. Can't hit that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
Well, Grant, we've seen the NBA evolve quite a bit since your playing days. How do you think you'd be used in today's game versus when you played?
Well, B.A., with the spacing in today's game and my ability to slash to the rim, I think I would still be able to get to the basket, dominate in the mid-range, but I'd be shooting way more threes, and I would see more minutes playing as a small ball power forward as well.
So it's Chicago now, after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Outside, Williams. Vucevic, a screen on Morris. Pass to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Vucevic in the post. Zubac's there. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by DeRozan.
This is Vucevic's comfort zone. Even when the D is good, his offense is sometimes just better.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Levine against George. Pulls up. Levine can't hit.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Leonard. Williams grabs the board. Well, the Bulls shooting 23%. Not great so far. DeRozan right side. Over Zubac. And it's DeRozan missing.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Morris with it, guarded by Vucevic. Nice shot by Morris.
Sr.
Morris has got his second basket.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Now Levine. His last outing, he had 18 points. Williams a screen on George. On the wing, DeRozan fires from deep. The Clippers grab the miss. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Levine. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
Smart hoop by Levine. With how many teams defend him, he'll get his shot all day.
Here's George. And there's another one for the Clippers.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Dosunmu. 11 points for him last game against the Clippers. Oh, a special move before that shot. Dosunmu's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And the jam by George.
That's right. PG shows these fools what's up.
So it's Chicago now.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Zubac passes to Leonard. Goes back up. And Zubac with the lay-in.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Fans, if you want a t-shirt, we have to be able to hear you. So make some noise!
Big group substitution here for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Bradley comes in for Williams. Caruso, he's checked in for DeRozan. And Dragic has subbed in for Dosunmu. Batum is checked in for the Clippers. Powell comes in for Leonard. Clippers on D. Now here's Dragic. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Shot is good by LaVine.
And since being drafted in 2014, LaVine has put in the work to get his three-point shot where he likes it, really upgrading that deep game.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Outside LaVine. Pass to Bradley. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Nikola Vucevic.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results. There's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Here's Dragic. Sinks that one from the post.
Unafraid to bust it up inside. Dragic plays with courage, and he plays with heart, too.
Dragic against Jackson. Over Dragic. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And the jam by Drummond.
And there's a reason why guys love playing with Dragic. Just an unselfish player.
For three, George. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Dragic with it. To the middle. Here's Drummond. Banked it in off the glass.
We love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Here's Jackson. Can't get it to drop. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And here's LaVine. 5 points in the game. Pass to Caruso. Dragic outside. Shot clock at 6. Off target from outside. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Batum. And again, it's the Clippers.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Now here's Dragic. Drummond, high post. That shot off the mark. Batum with the defensive effort. The drive by Powell. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Out to the right wing. And here's Caruso outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Morris, left side.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Another shot. The shot by Drummond, no good.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
It's time for the coolest crew in the 3-1-2. It's time to give up for your 3-1-2 crew.
Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Zach LaVine. And the Clippers making a change here. Here's man. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Chicago has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown.
Well, a late second-round pick in 2019 out of Florida State. Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Batum. It's stolen by Drummond. White with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And for Mann, proving he belongs, earned him a 2-year, $22 million contract extension.
And B.A., I love his game. An efficient scorer and good decision maker who doesn't try to do too much. He just makes it easy for coach to trust him with bigger minutes.
First one falls. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
White hits them both. And here are the Clippers now. The drive by Powell. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Powell's gotten his second bucket.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Dragic passes to Drummond. To the inside. Here's Caruso.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And now a look at the sharpest of shooters during the last month. Here are the three-point leaders among two guards. Fifth on the list, Norman Powell.
And as a rule of thumb, you always want great shooters at the shooting guard position if you can get them. Now, these guys are the cream of the crop.
And having a reliable three-point option at off guard, pretty much a necessity at this point in time in the league.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Here's Dragic. 50 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Jones. This one for three. That one falls. Great assist by Dragic. Dragic has got 4 assists now tonight.
A superb playmaker. The veteran Dragic knows it's his responsibility to get his guys going through his passing.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Bulls ball.
.32 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to Drummond. White on the wing to the paint. And Drummond with the jam.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Mann driving inside. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powered it home like that. Dragic misses. Powell outside. And Powell with the stuff.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. The Clippers on top, running away with it. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls youth.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers. Now DeRozan, 20 points for him last game against the Clippers.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team.
So here are the five for the Clippers to start the second. They've got Terrence Mann. Robert Covington is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Zubats in at the 5 down low. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Los Angeles shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Here's Mann. Jones grabs the board.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you.
Resourceful play by Leonard, finding himself a look for mid-range and sinking it.
Pass to DeSumo. Outside White. Takes a 3. Drops in the 3. White's got 5 now.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Corner shot. Leonard, good. And the Clippers lead by 18.
Over the years, we've seen Leonard add different things to his game. Now, an offensive machine.
DeRozan against Leonard. It's stolen by Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
DeRozan against Covington. DeRozan passes to Jones. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2 on Robert Covington.
2020 wasn't kind to many people, but it was a great year for Derek Jones Jr. Winning the dunk contest, then playing in the finals in the bubble with the Heat.
First free throw is good. Well, the best moment in 2020 for Derek Jones Jr., Richard, the offseason, getting paid.
Yeah, Derek signing a 2-year, $19 million deal. An incredible accomplishment when you consider Jones Jr. went undrafted. He was a two-way guy and played a lot in the G League.
Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Chicago. Jones hits them both. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Jackson. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
The jumper is so consistent for Jackson. He's got a great touch on his shot and good accuracy as well.
Pass to LaVine. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Vucevic locked in. Green just 5th shot in as many attempts.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Leonard. Not going to go that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. DeRozan passes to Jones. Picked by Vucevic. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
It's time for T-shirts.
Checked in for Chicago. Morris, he's checked in for the Clippers. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Clippers, they're currently in 4th place and trying their best to get a better seeding.
When I look at the Clippers, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
From here on out is just about putting in the work, coming to every game ready to compete, and never giving less than your best.
George against Levine. Back to Vucevic. The 3 from DeRozan. The Bulls with another miss.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
That one goes in. Leonard's got 26 points. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Hey, who's watching now?
Levine against George. Outside Levine. Unloads from 13. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer Vucevic. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. The Clippers call timeout.
Here come the T-shirts. Let's hear it, fans. Fans coming to the floor. It's your 3-1-2 crew.
second for Nikola Vucevic. And now let's take a look at the small forwards with the highest shooting percentages for the season. Number 5 is Kawhi Leonard.
And this group does a great job of staying in attack mode. I mean, you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of shooting percentage.
That's true, but they can also fill it up from outside. This is a group that can score from anywhere on the floor.
The Clippers have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Jackson finds Leonard. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's DeSumo. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Leonard against DeRozan. Shot by Leonard, no good. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Levine against George. Levine passes to DeRozan. Shoots over Zubac. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Levine.
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. Levine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass.
For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. DeRozan outside. Inside. And Levine throws it down.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
And Jackson, here we go. Oh, big finish.
Wow. Okay, I see you.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Poke loose. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Leonard. And he banks in the layup. Leonard's got 12 now in this quarter.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Pass to Bradley. Here's DeSumo. DeRozan, left side. Count it. Good. DeRozan's got 6.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field. And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year. Almost 300 more than anyone else.
A challenging stretch here for Chicago. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
And the win was there for them. They just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
Jackson gets the bucket. And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
Here's DeSumo. He got a piece of it. Pass to George. Here's Leonard. They grab their own miss. A nice shot by Zubac.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Chicago Bulls. On Thursday, they'll go up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And that game against Memphis, they'll need to be pretty much perfect for that one. Anything less than that means they're in for a tough evening.
slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
The Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Powell's checked in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Bradley. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
Chicago's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. 13 feet out. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Powell outside. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college in Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in the 04. And, look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
And he knocks down the first one. Chicago making some changes. Andre Drummond comes in for DeRozan. And Dragic has subbed in for Levine. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Batum's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Grant, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
Here's Williams. And again, no good by Chicago. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting the ball 70% in this game. It's George with the drive. And George with the jam.
Yeah, great job by George. Now, part of what makes him such a great wing is his crazy ability off the bounce.
Williams from long range. That one falls. Great assist by Dragic. Dragic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
And down it goes. 2 points. Powell's got 4 points this quarter. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Dragic outside. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Chicago making some changes. Jones, he's checked in for Bradley. And it's White in for Williams. Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. Mann comes in for Jackson. Dragic with it. Guarded by Covington from 10 feet away. It's rebounded by George. Dragic has gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. George passes to Powell. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by White. Dragic outside. Pass to White. Fires the 3. And he recovers it. No good off the back of the rim.
And that's as good a look as he's going to get. He just got to shake that one off and keep it moving.
Here's Covington. And the jam by Covington.
What a take by Covington. That right there is a loud 2 points.
And the Bulls shooting a nice 57% rate from the field in the second quarter. Dragic outside. Over to the left wing. And here's Caruso outside. And he can't get that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. Here's George. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
Pass to Caruso. Caruso, a screen on Batum. Now here's Jones. He's got 5. 5 on the clock. Here's Drummond. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for Chicago, Andre Drummond, taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. And so Drummond nails them both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Here's Batum. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, I have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to White. Drummond with the ball. Driving to the basket. And Drummond with the jam.
Oh, man. Drummond is like a wrecking ball on that drive. His physicality and power carry him straight to the hoop.
Jones grabs the board.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Back to Dragic. And here's Caruso. Outside White. 3-pointer. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
The drive by Powell. Caruso grabs the board.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass. Set up the alley-oop flush. Powell outside. Floats one. Second chance effort. Oh, rejected by Drummond. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Los Angeles. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, guys. Do a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just had to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play the unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves an offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the 3rd quarter.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings. And if your team is right in the middle of that pack, how does that affect your mindset as a player?
Well, being in the middle means you're good, but not great. And that probably does bother some guys mentally.
I trust Kenny on that. He knows a lot about being good, but not great.
No, I'm only in the middle of pictures, brother.
Let's switch gears. Talk about Kawhi Leonard. He was in total control in that first half.
That's apparent from the numbers, Kenny.
Yeah, very apparent. I mean, efficient scoring from him in the first half, that's helping his team.
Listen, when I say a word like a parent, you don't have to repeat it. You're not a parent.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the 3rd quarter.
And after After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. And it's Dosunmu in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Pass to Vucevic. No good. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. Here's Leonard. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Here's Dosunmu, defended by Jackson. Good on the shot. Dosunmu's got 8. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Imposing his will out there. PG-13. Love to see him attack the rim like that.
The Bulls have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity for him.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Out to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam can? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Leonard against DeRozan. Takes it inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. And let's take some time now to see the small forwards around the league who have been really producing for their teams on the offensive end. Second is DeMar DeRozan.
And these are some of the most dangerous players in the league. Just capable of getting hot and taking over a game in the blink of an eye.
There's so many great scorers at the small forward spot in the NBA. To make this list, you got to have a ridiculous amount of firepower.
Levine against George. Now here's Levine, guarded closely.
I mean, just a top defender in the NBA. George's wide wingspan and fast, incredible instincts really help him stifle shooters. Man, the defender really went after him.
Shooting for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard, taking 2 shots.
And the free throw drops for Leonard. And Leonard drops them both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. DeRozan outside. On the wing, Levine. Shot from 16. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Here's George. Ooh, drills the leaner. And the Clippers lead by 21.
Nice bucket. Still, strange to go to the leaner with no one on him. That's just not an easy shot.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Dosunmu. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at the Bulls. Boy, it's been a rough season for them. They're at the bottom of their conference.
Checking out Chicago, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
Man, we keep waiting for them to turn it around. And waiting. And waiting. And at this point in time, this is probably not going to happen.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Jackson. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. Here he goes. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in. Leonard's got 34.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Indeed. Thanks for that, Allie.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team. Thank you to the Bulls kids. One more big round of applause, fans.
Outside Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. From 18 feet away. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. DeRozan's got 10 points.
This is where DeRozan makes his living. Such an excellent mid-range shooter.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Taking it right up the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Here's DeRozan. Basket's good. DeRozan's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's been doing that since he first came into the league. DeRozan, his ability to get to the rack at will is unmatched.
Oh, and the dunk by George.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Levine for 3. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One foul in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Bradley, he's checked in for Chicago. Batum is checked in for the Clippers. The Clippers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Tipped. Here's DeSumo. 10 points for him. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Clippers. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
At the line for Chicago, Ayo DeSumo. 1 shot. Timeout call, Clippers. Heads up, fans. Who wants a free t-shirt?
Let's take a chance to showcase the top setup men at the small forward position in the NBA this year. DeMar DeRozan on top.
And we've all heard the term point forward thrown around casually, but when it comes to him, it definitely applies.
And you don't have to watch him for a long time to see the kind of special ability he has as a passer.
Jackson with it. 14 points for him. Here's George. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Assisted by
Jackson's got 9 assists now tonight. And the Bulls shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Pass to Bradley. DeRozan outside. Shoots over Jackson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Clippers have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success. And he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
And the Bulls making a change here. Dragic has checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Man, he's checked in for Jackson. That's good from George.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star.
It's hauled in by the Bulls. Bradley's got 5 rebounds in the game. Dragic left side. Pass to Bradley. On the wing, DeRozan, guarded by Morris. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Ooh, and when DeMar DeRozan is cooking with grease, he is borderline unstoppable. And he's feeling it right now.
Leonard for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Leonard's got 9 points now in the second half.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Leonard against DeRozan. The shot from 20 feet out, and yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and make him rally.
And the dunk by Leonard.
You have to do more to stop the claw. So hard to defend on those drives.
And here's Dragic. Pass to Levine. Vucevic, a screen on George. Levine passes to Vucevic. That one drops 4. Vucevic has got 15.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
Just a big night for George so far. He always works so hard, but his game has been on a higher level here in this game.
George with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And George with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here are the Bulls with the ball. Dragic outside. To the paint. Batum pulls it in. Batum's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Leonard. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Leonard's got 41.
Count on Leonard to not get held back by the contact. He goes right through it to get his shot off.
Vucevic, a screen on George. Goes up on the wing, and the jumper is good.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
From the corner, the putback. DeRozan with the rebound. And for Chicago, their shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Pass to Bradley. Back to DeRozan. To the inside. Bradley misses. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. 4-3. Man misses. Man's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Levine against George. Levine passes to Dragic. Pass to Bradley. DeRozan outside. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's George. And George with the jam.
And reminding everyone of his athleticism, George can still get up and drop the hammer.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. That game will be the 3rd of 5 at home. Knocked away. And it's the Clippers on the break. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
A big group substitution here for Chicago. Andre Drummond is checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Jones comes in for Bradley. White, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Caruso in for Levine. That's good from George.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Pass to Caruso. Now White. Dragic outside. Drummond a screen on George. Dragic with it. Guarded by Batum. Deflected. Caruso against Powell. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Caruso against Batum. Caruso, the pass to White. 2 points. That one goes. White's got 10.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Here's George. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Oh my, sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
Got a piece of it. George with a steal. Jumps up. And the jam by George.
And historically an excellent defender, George just excels at picking your pocket and taking it all the way himself. Nice.
Powell against White. To the middle. Here's Dragic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 6.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Here's Batum. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 5 assists in the game. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Dragic against George. Caruso, a screen on George. Caruso, left side. All sorts of time. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Caruso's got his second bucket of the night.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Throws it up high.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Shoot from the baseline. He can't get it to go, so the Bulls will take it the other way. .29 seconds left in the third quarter here. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
At the line for Chicago, Kobe White. At the line for 1.
That's good from White. Williams is checked in for Dragic. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jackson, he's checked in for George. Here's Caruso. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. From 9 feet. And he hits the jump shot. Caruso's got 6.
Anytime you get a nice look inside, it's a good possession.
Here's Jackson. Nice shot from the wing. 15 seconds left in the third. Kennard against White. Takes the 3. No good on the shot. Jackson outside. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. A moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
With the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. On the floor for the Clippers, we've got Luke Kennard, Norman Powell out there with Amir Coffey. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Man in at the 1. Pass to Williams. Fades and shoots. The shot by Drummond, no good.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Kennard can't get it to go. And it's the Bulls with the ball. White with it. Picked up by Powell. Here's Williams. The three is up. Powell pulls it in. For three. Hits a three-pointer.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Now here's Caruso. He's closely guarded. Drummond with the screen. White, the pass to Drummond. And the layup falls.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Coffey. And it's good. 2 points. Coffey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And he lobs it up. Oh, deflected. And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Simonovic, he's checked in for Chicago. Terry comes in for Caruso. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Leaner from distance. And again, it's the Clippers.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Outside Jones. Pass to White. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's Mann. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
The assist, Luke Kennard.
Well, we've seen coaches' challenges introduced to the NBA. I think they've been great. What's your take, RJ?
Well, the league does a really good job of working with the replay center in Secaucus, but there's one tweak. If you win your challenge, I feel like you should get a second. That's just in my opinion.
Man, I agree 100%.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Outside, Williams. Sweet little floater.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Mann. The shot no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside White. Williams with the screen. Outside Jones. Back to Williams. 3 on the clock. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Powell, it's good.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Jones sets the screen. On the wing, Jones. Here's the three. Coffey grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Over White. That one off the back iron and out.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Here's Coffey. No good on the three. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Pass to White. Here's Simonovic, covered by Covington. Here's Simonovic. Well, granted, the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
And he drops it first. Chicago making some changes. Bradley comes in for Jones, and Dragic has subbed in for Williams. good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Here's man, defended by Dragic. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Inside, here's Bradley, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Paul George.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Leonard on the wing. And the shot's good.
Kawhi Leonard.
Leonard's got 43 points.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Dragic outside. Uncovered. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Pass to man. From behind the arc. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Man's got 7 now in this quarter.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Here's DeRozan. And again, it's Chicago.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Oh, got that one up quick. George has got 44.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
On the wing, Levine. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Zubats. The Clippers have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks. The social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, but I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
George. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 7th assist here tonight.
He can do damage from just about anywhere on the floor. When you let George get position inside like that, he's guaranteed to finish.
Levine draws the double. Well, the NBA has gotten tougher on flagrant fouls, but you see instances where guys get hurt. They miss a lot of time, and yet there's only a 1-game penalty for the fouler. Something to look at, you think, RJ, or not?
Well, if the flagrant results in games missed due to injury, then maybe the fouler should miss more games. The only problem with that is you can see players starting to embellish on their injury in order to make sure that other people get suspended. That's how petty our league is.
Now Dragic. Pass to Levine. Back to Dragic. Will it go? It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's George. Misses off the right iron. The Bulls have gone 7 for 15 in the 4th. Here's Bradley. Back to Dragic. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Pass to Leonard. And Leonard with the strong finish.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
Chicago has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Outside Levine. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Some changes for Chicago. Andre Drummond is checked in for Vucevic. And it's White in for DeMar DeRozan. Batum is checked in for Los Angeles. Covington comes in for Morris. Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Knocked loose and stolen by Covington. Now here's Batum. Here's George. Another one goes. Incredible.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Dragic outside. The open shot. White. That one falls. Great assist by Dragic. Dragic has got 8 assists in the game. Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Here's Covington. Basket counts.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Well, the Bulls shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Pass to Levine. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Chicago, Andre Drummond. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Caruso comes in for Dragic. And the second free throw is good. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Leonard for three. Bradley grabs the board. Bradley's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's Caruso. The D's right on him, and he's able to get it back. Left side Williams. The three hits the trifecta. Williams has got 8 points in the quarter.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Here's George. And again, it's the Clippers.
And that's just pure from George. Nice job measuring the defense and taking the mid-range J.
Outside White. Caruso finds Williams. Outside White.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Lets it go. Oh, Covington with a block. Leonard outside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Assist from
Leonard's got 49 in the game.
Oh, unselfish basketball from Covington. Now, his teammates appreciate his willingness to hit them when they're open.
White on the wing. Shoots over George. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Caruso. Caruso's got 7 assists in the game. Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's Covington. And it's Chicago with a board.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Clippers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Paul George.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
Well, Chicago's shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bradley. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
The Clippers call timeout. They lead by 29. There's 45 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. The Bulls making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Derek Jones Jr.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Double team on Leonard. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Held ball. It'll be a jump ball.
Here's Covington. The shot off that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Caruso outside. Pass to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here's Covington. Jones grabs the board. Caruso with it. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Paul, this team seems to be rounding into shape. What is your sense of the chemistry right now?
Really good, real beneficial. It's great that we was able to pick this one up. That's what it's about. We don't care if it's a blowout or if it's a close one. We need to learn how to do both. So it's great. We were able to pick this up. Good quality team win.
Good luck on continuing to build that chemistry.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.